Evening guys, Rich from Art Smart, you know the drill by now, so better late than never is what I always say. We are up at our BOROUGHBRIDGE project, just finished what I call the last little bits. Obviously you've seen the guys been working hard here at Raxi, and last bits of programming are all done, so I will spin you around. Start off outside, got a garage that's going there, you know. We've got Sam from Oval Electrical, most of you must know Sam. Coming through here, we've obviously got all the external lights. Each side of the house is zoned off onto a different area lights. We will have a gate that is going to go here, and then we've got some driveway lights there that we've just got in there today. So we'll come into the property. Lads are just... So we've got a lounge here. I'll go through and take you to the rack first, because that's what everyone always wants to see. Let me just send her back. So we have our termination box up there. So as you all know by now, that is where all the cabling in the house comes back and terminates. So as you can see, all the rooms are labelled up on there. Everything's going out, sensors, whether it be video distribution, all the rest of it on there. And then we have our racks. So we've gone for a twin 27U Sanus racks. Reason being, we don't really go above 36U racks anyway. But as you can see where termination box sits there, for it to sit nice, rather than going with 144U rack, we decided to go for two 27s, which also allows a bit of expansion. And that's why we do that. So we've got all the audio and stuff in there. As you can see, we space everything off with a vented U between it. Couple of reasons for that really. It allows space for expansion. It also means that all the parts and equipment's all kept cool. Coming from to this side, as you can see, we've got an AVR there. We have a gap there, which has got 4U blank on it and a rack shelf. That's ready for another AVR. That's going to go through in the extension. And then we've got skyboxes and sources and stuff. So a couple of spaces again at top. Got 2U there, 2U there. If we really had to, we could lose the EOS rack blanks. Got another couple of spare U's there. So we've got on here Luma CCTV. So this is a 16 channel 510 MBR. First time using Luma cameras. Up on the top there, just joined in. HG Anywhere M Hub Pro 2.0. That's on there. And last but not least, we've got a games console. So the games console is sat on top of the rack there. Reason we've done this is because, as you may or may not know, with video distribution systems, games consoles, well, it's the remotes mainly, don't work very well through video distribution. However, where this rack is actually situated, we have the lounge just there, and then we've got the son's bedroom is just above here, and the master bedroom is just there. So it actually works out really well and allows us to have that PlayStation there. Now, the rack, if I were to pull it out, bear me a second. So the rack anaconda comes down on here. So we have a 20 amp isolator there. The cables come down on the basket. It's only dressed halfway down the basket. Xbox, PlayStation. Do you think I've got time to play this stuff? No, it's a games console. Yes, it is an Xbox. That anaconda will dress back onto there as the rack goes back, and then we have the rack. Couple of switches there, so we've got an SX24P and an SX16P package switch running the network. Obviously all the Planet Waves connectors there to the audio. Looking sweet if I say so myself. And then we've got CCTV MBR, and then up the top here, just move the Xbox what it is, we've got the HG Anywhere matrix on the back there. Nothing else really apart from the heat miser hub that's there, and the DMX controller. So this here is all the DMX lighting controls. So we've got two 300 watt 24 volt dimmer packs, well, power supplies, sorry, and then we've got 12 channels of RGB there, 12 channels of RGB there, another 4 there, and then one doing the Hudson lighting lights there. We have a lighting panel here with only a couple of modules in it. That is because the mirrors and stuff all have them little wavy switches on it, so we didn't need a module there for all the mirrors. And then the rest is all for blinds, so two relays allowed for all the blinds on there. Up here we have a sub-distribution board. So this is Luden, first time using Luden, and that has an RCBO per module. So even though the relay packs and stuff aren't in yet, all the RCBOs are in there ready for us. And then coming over this side, we have, again, Luden distribution board. There's Sparky on the top there. So this Luden distribution board is doing all our power and sub-main distribution within the house. So that's the rack. Let me show you why we've got the rack and the cool stuff it is doing. So this is the lounge within the property. I'll just find where I've put the remote control. So I've got no Neos in at this time, but this is a Control4 remote. The lads at Joinery have put us up all these mouldings. So these mouldings have got all the LED tape in them. That runs right the way around here on 4 circuits. Now, you know how we do our remote controls now. I like to keep everything standard, makes it nice and easy for people. But one dot will put this room into an all-on, which it already is. Now, if I was to press a 2 dot, that'll put us down into a chill mode. So it's left the back row spots on ever so slightly. It's turned the LED right around the perimeter into blue. And then we've got the remote control. Now, so if I wanted to put Sky Q on, so if I'd sit down Sky Q, 65-inch Sony would turn on. AVR and everything in the rack is all going to click in there, and that will bring us the TV on into here. When that turns on, we have got so the Sky. We've also got PlayStation as a source in here. I keep saying PlayStation, definitely mean Xbox. Now, if the Xbox was selected as a source, it turns the lounge Xbox green. Now, I've not got the remote control for Xbox because I don't know what son's put it. But if I was to go back onto Sky, send it back blue. So we've got the Sky here. What we do in all our rooms is we have Sanus brackets and then a C4 in-wall back box. So what this back box will do is that is going to house our EA1, our power, and that then dresses all onto the TV on an Anaconda. We have a sync box down at the front. This has a HDMI lead in as a local input. It also has an allowance if you wanted a subwoofer there. But in a situation like this, we've actually gone for the sub at the back of the room. Now, this is where the homeowner will sit. So we've got a sub down there, which actually against the sofa. So as you get your bumping and your fuzzy bass, your sofa will give a bit of a shake. So that is that. So this room has as well Control4 on-screen display. Let me spin it around. Let me just put a film on. If you've seen the story earlier, you will have seen this one.
Where's Optimus Prime?
Right, so that is that room. Let me take you around here. We have got gorgeous little kitchen diner space. So this is a Tom Howley kitchen that we've got in here. Sorry, I'm just catching up with all these messages that I've missed. If you have any messages, pop them down in the comments. So yeah, beautiful little Tom Howley kitchen here. Really, really nice. We then have the dining table and some glass globes. May or may not have somebody headbutted that light today and it smashed. But we've got another one coming. So through here is the utility. Lads at JNS are just finishing this up. Now, I'd like to think that we develop a pretty good relationship with our clients so we can keep things a little bit funny. Now, when the client at this house said that he wanted to put a zone of audio in the utility so that his wife, when she was ironing, so in this utility room here, we've got a zone of audio. Yes, that first button says ironing. Now, what that will do is that I'll put the lights on to 100% in here for the homeowner's wife so she can iron. Dan Spink is on the mix. So Dan is actually the plumber on this project. Now, we got loads of good comments about Dan's work. Let me move this box out. So we've done a separate video on this, but as you can see in here, this is where Dan's done the air source heat pump and all the controls for that. So we are running about 11 zones of heating in here, both a mix of wet on the floor, radiators upstairs and electric underfloor heating. So he's done this, made his life really easy for piping it up, made our life a nightmare on the back there to get all the controls in. Oi, Dan. Yeah, nice work. So he's done a lovely job. First plumber I've ever worked with in my life that has to borrow a label printer to print labels on stuff rather than a bit of Sharpie on it. I think he's gone out and got one. So yeah, kudos to Dan there. We've got all our controls here. So this is where all the thermostats sit. I'm not going to bore you to death with how we do our heating. You've had it all before. There is the thermostat in each room. And then we recalibrate it for the height. So that is how all that works. Now, for those wondering how you would get and control that, control the heating and stuff, if you were to come through here, onto the touchscreen, come through onto the comfort section, and there's all our radiators. So we've got the bathrooms, toilets, lounge, hallway and everything. So what we've done for the meantime is just crank that up really hot, just to dry all the last bits of paintwork out and cracks and all the rest of it. Client actually changed it for LGTVs in here. Do you know what? Actually a really good TV this, so I'm not going to knock it. So on here, we could fire it straight in front of Netflix. That's utilising the Netflix mini app built into the TV. So now you get Netflix button on remote controls these days. So that will bring us through onto here. Pop that up onto there when it stops mugging me off. And put that on there. Obviously Sky, all the rest of it. Also on there. No, there is a room. There is a room that is 30 degrees. Where are we? Bathroom's 35 at minute, but we'll just turn that down a little bit. Very hot in this house. So the TV is on here. Now we're going to utilise the HD Anywhere feature to send the audio return back to these ceiling speakers through the amps. But this TV is on, again, another Sanus black bracket. So if you're having dinner and you wanted your TV out there, that TV will come off to allow that to happen. And again, C4 back box, everything really neat. Just a little anaconda coming off there. If you are cooking over in this side of the kitchen, again, because it's on that cantilever bracket, that would come over here. As always on these, everything behind the scenes, just as neat. All the HDMI leads are labelled. Everything's doing what it needs to do. Let me slip that back. So, in the kitchen then, this is the all-on lighting scene. No, it's not. This is the all-on lighting scene, which will put everything in here as it needs to do for that. Now, if we were to put this room down into a chill, lights are all going to start fading off. Jeez! Oh, look at that. Look at that. So it puts the kitchen down, changes the colour of the LED strip on these islands, puts a nice little reflection through on here, and looks pucker. We've even got, hidden under the island there, we've got another access point just switched over. What did the engineer? Do I ever stop working? Unfortunately not, pal. Just very busy, so just doing everything we can to try and keep everyone happy, apart from my missus. But she has the patience of the saint. So thanks for dragging that one up, Woody. Appreciated, mate. Yeah, USB sockets, data port for if you was working there. Obviously, we've got some Wi-Fi locally to here as well. But this is looking down really, really cool. Obviously, the lounge, LED strip in the lounge there is still on. Got LED strips on in here. We have a garden zone of audio out there. However, if I was to come through into here, we've got a custom button in here for the house. So welcome home. which will match up on the keypad by the front door as you're coming into the house. We're away this weekend for Valentine's Day, so yeah, it's slightly delayed. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. We have got welcome home, chill, cleaning. Now, cleaning mode, we'll put this whole house, all lights, bang, instant, every single room, 100% ready for the cleaners. So that's literally every single light, touch of a button, 100%. Cleaners know what they're doing, and then when we find out what the cleaners' favourite radio station is, we will tune that through onto there. Party mode. What's party mode doing? Bang. So if we send it down into party mode, what that'll do with the LED strips is it will start then pulsing through all their colours on the RGB wheel. It'll bring all those through. So we've got pink, red, you name it. That's just going to spin them all around. Now if I was to put this room back down into a chill, and then we'll go back onto party mode, that'll bring us all around on here now, and that will all spin through, do its bits, and yeah, party mode. So yeah, looking really good in here. What else? Music. A lot of music going in on this house. What have you got with here really? So if I come through onto the listen menu, Spotify Connect, Amazon Music, Apple AirPlay, stations for favourite saved radio stations. You can also add, if any of those don't tickle your pickle, we've got Amazon Music, Deezer, Napster, ShareBridge, Sound Machine, Spotify Connect, Tidal, so the client can add these as they want. Tobias. Did Tobias just say, is that Philip's Hue? No, mate. No, it's not Philip's Hue. Yeah, just swore at me there. It's not. It is RGBW DMX lighting. What that basically means, let me just mute this TV off. What RGBW DMX lighting basically means is that if I came through onto the touchscreen, yes, we have RGB, so we've got all the colours you could ever imagine, but it's just not Philips Hue basically. So we've got a colour wheel on this touchscreen here. So if I wanted those kitchen islands in red, I press red. Let me try and get this on an angle. If I wanted green, we'll go green, white. And then the reason we use RGBW, so that's not just RGB, that's RGBW, is because it gives a true white. So on the chips itself, it has your RGB chip for your colour change. But then if I find it on here, units white LED, island white LED, it's a proper white. You know, that's a warm white. Rather than it making a fake white. Alex chatted with me, mate. Honestly, you do not realise how good my lads are. They are the best. They are the best. They're just quality. And Alex is all over the socials and I love it. Chatted me, mate, while I'm doing my thing. Can't beat it. Can't knock it. Anyway, so yeah, so we've got every colour you could possibly want. If you just wanted red, you could send it on red. That's done the island though. Did go red. It's gone red. How about the AV then? So, back to the music before I got distracted by somebody insulting me and saying, hey, you're Philips Hue. Listen. What do we listen to? I'll go Amazon Music. So with Amazon Music, you get the ability to scroll through your playlists. So I will just go on. Most played in Prime. Now, through this touchscreen, we have the ability to join rooms. Let me put on Own It, because I also start owning it. Where is it? It's gone. There. So if I was to put on this Stormzy and Ed Sheeran banger, what that'll do is it'll start in the kitchen diner. These are Triumph R28s. It sound banging. On fire. Control it. I got a sec. That That is what I'm saying.
Lighters up, one time lighters up. Pulled up to the party, you saw me, I was lighting on my jet. Go ahead and ride on the day. Lighters in the air, when you're lighting up the rig, and it's feeling like.
So I'll just turn that down so I can hear myself, or so you can hear me. Now, what if I wanted that on in the rest of the house? Because this house has obviously got the Atmos system in the lounge, and then we've got another 12 zones of audio throughout the house. Let me group it. We'll group it. So if I was to click the little house icon here, oh, what rooms do you want on? Oh, we'll go study. We'll put the lounge on. We'll have the utility. We'll have the garden. I'll keep that one down. Master bed. We'll have Jack's bedroom. We'll have the ensuite. Guest bedroom. Definitely had that turned up a bit too loud. Baby's room. And then lastly the bathroom. So once you've got all those on there and click done, what that's done is every single room in the house has now got those tunes on, apart from this where I turned it down because I definitely had that on far too loud. Right, let's take you upstairs now. Gorgeous little stone staircase put in. There's cut stairs. We come up onto landing. Who can get in the comments and tell me what that is? How good of a job have we done? What is that? So we've got one of those here. So basically as you walk up these stairs, that'll bring the lights on if they're not already on. And that's how that will do that. Faradite, yes. So as you can see, the tunes we had on before are pumping in all the rooms. Look at Faradite. There's another. Whoop. So yeah, that tune's gonna finish now quite nicely. Cause I only put on one song, so that'll finish. Hudson Lighting, did they do custom rails? The answer to that one, mate, unfortunately, is no. Let me just clean this stuff out of here. I don't know who's had that there. I'll tell you somebody who does do custom rails though. Who can name those? Hudson Lighting in the make. Go. Yeah, just swings between access points. So yeah, we've got a couple of the Hudson Lighting lights along here. We've got a shower. So that shower is in there with a plastering LED profile. Again, dimmed via DMX. Put in the Hudson Lighting lights are there. Ooh. Now, so this is the all-on scene. If I was to come back out of here and send it down into chill, that room will fade down. Just kind of leave those Hudson Lighting lights on there and the shower. And then we give the option, if I was to go all off, we can just have the LED on in here, which looks absolute fire. And then of course, everyone buys these, don't they? I don't like them, but wave your hand under, mirror. So I've got one of those in there. For those thinking of dropping off and about to leave, thinking I'm ranting on now, hang fire, best bit is incoming. Thanks, Pink. Right, this here, master sweaty. So this is the master bedroom. Look at these gorgeous little cupboards that have been done by the guys at J&S. They have done a cracking job. I'm going to put a post up in a minute actually on these wardrobes. Obviously, J&S says, oh, I'm going to put some wardrobes in. Step aside, son. Step aside. So we got some LED strip into the cupboards. Oh, sorry, JS Joinery, not J&S. J Sands Joinery. That's why I say J&S. J Sands. Sorry, Baz. Even more confusing. He calls himself Baz, but his name's Jamie. JS Joinery did these wardrobes. Beautiful. Bit of LED profile in there. On door switches. Oh, jeez. So these open up here. Little 90. We've got some LED profile underneath there as well. Looking lush. Looking lush. Got it in this cupboard as well. I'm going to show you what these boys have done in a minute. I've put it on my story quite a lot, but it's just a nice detail. I'm all about those details. So, loads of light getting thrown in by them. Thank you, Viper. Thank you very much, mate. That's how I already has. Ready for this? Are you ready for this? I mean, I'm all about quality. You what? Look at that. You ready for this, though? Dovetail joints and branded jaws. Branded drawers. JS Joinery. That's on there. Obviously got the bedroom. So, master bed. We've got the things there. Got another Sony TV here. Again. Nothing but fire. Nothing but fire. HG Anywhere M-Hub Pro receiver there. Into HDMI 1. And again, using them Sanus black cantilever brackets. Brings us round there. Just pucker. So there, if anybody else has an issue, then look, HDMI 1 goes to HD Anywhere output 3. Or output C as HG Anywhere call it, but we keep our outputs and inputs numbered. We've got a feed here. For a dressing table, so that's for a mirror light on the dressing table, USB socket so she can charge her phone while she's getting ready, and then you might think there's a little weird gap there, and you are correct. That weird gap is going to become a doorway through into the extension, which will be going on when the planners aren't been so difficult. Guest bedroom here, but again, every bedroom is the same. So we've got 5 amps each side of the bed, USB socket at table height. And then we have got the keypads at the side of the bed. Same again there. We've got in the rooms where there's not got TVs, we have sink boxes. So we've got a sink box there. I mean, I don't really like to discuss pricing. If you want to message me, we can discuss pricing. Something to the spec and the level that this house has got. About 80k. So yeah, so we have our sink boxes there, so we know that part is BO4, B16, E7, that's the TV connector, and then the socket is on the first floor sockets, which is DB1 circuit 19. And that is that. As you might have guessed, this is a little girl's room. Now, if you watched the story the other day, you will already see that. So this little girl is due imminently. Now, as they come into this bedroom, third button down, we have a night feed button. So the night feed button actually just brings the spots in here. I don't know if you can tell, that's just on 10%. So it's just enough light. Now, this is the kind of feature that maybe the client hasn't requested. I believe this is one of the massive values that we will bring to a project. So we know that she's obviously going to have a baby imminently. So we've set up that so it automatically does that. On the light switch with a night feed. We've also got it that if the Faradite motion sensor picks them up on an evening because they're coming down, that will activate the night feed scene automatically. Clever shit. So difference there between that and then the night feed scene. You can see they're dimming down quite a lot. Now, probably my favourite room in this house. I mean, I might be wrong. So this is, I'll just turn it off a sec. So this is the son's room. Pause that. So we've got it in here. I'm going to turn it off first. So again, another unit by the guys at J&S. Now, if I was to come onto here, let me just turn it off. So if I was to come through onto here, we've got a few options on this keypad. So we've got an all on, which will bring the lights to an all on state. We have chill. Now this is Jack's bedroom, right? And Jack told me his favourite colour was red. So when the LED comes on in Jack's bedroom, it automatically comes on to red. Now that is some LED again above the cupboards done by the guys at J&S. But we've also got behind the TV some more profile there that surrounds the TV. Let me just push her back. Now, what about when Jack wants to go on his Xbox? We've actually tied that Xbox that's downstairs on top of the rack onto a keypad button. So when he comes in from school, he can come over onto his keypad. He can press Xbox. That will turn the LEDs on there to green. It will turn the TV on if it needs to turn the TV on. And then it's going to switch him over to his Xbox input. Is your Xbox on, Jack? Turn your Xbox on. I just disturbed Jack's game. I'm not his favourite person at minute. But that'll bring us on to the Xbox input there. So there he is playing his game. Now, he's Ensuite. Spinky, go on then. We'll show it Ensuite. Now, on here, there's a music button. So when Jack gets up for a shower in the morning, he can press the music button, come through into his Ensuite, and that will start him Radio 1. Spinky, lovely little unsweating here done by Spinky. Now, when Jack's leaving his bedroom, so he's got his Xbox on, his lights are all on. It's not me. If you watched the video before, the Xbox is about there, below us. So I've got all this on here. Music's on, TV's on, Jack's leaving. Jack, what do you do on your keypad? Tap, tap. Go on then. So easy, even a 10-year-old can do it. Tap, tap. And that's turned his TV off, turned all the speakers off in here, and that'll bring us off in there. Turn the audio off as well. That's turned all that off. Bit of a delay. Jack missed it. I let him off though. He's only 10. It's first night living in the house. That's there, and then lovely little feature on here. Jack, put your Xbox back on. I'm going to do your siren. So he's going to put his Xbox back on in there. Xbox is back on. He's loving life in his bedroom. But his mum says, dinner time, Jack. Jack, dinner time. But she doesn't have to do that. Gonna have to make a fat lad run upstairs very fast quickly. So in this kitchen space here, dining. So if you're going to dine, it'd be dining time. So we've got it programmed in on here that if it's between 5 PM and 10 PM and somebody invokes the dining lighting scene and Jack's television is turned on, it will let Jack know his dinner's ready. Now the reason we stopped it at 10 PM, if you had a little drinky poos on a night, trying to turn lights on, slip and press wrong button, you don't want to be waking poor Jack up. So we have programmed that just up until 10 o'clock on an evening. Well, I might have missed it. So if I was to press dining, I'll run upstairs. That's going to set the air raid siren off in Jack's room and let him know his dinner's ready. Your dinner's not actually ready, Jack. Sorry, mate. So that'll do that. Now, we could have it turn the PlayStation off, but I'm not a bad guy, am I, Jack? Not a bad guy, mate, am I? Good man. So, yeah. That's what we're working with, guys. So, really cool. I said I've been excited for this one. Really cool spec property. Awesome clients. I mean, we get some good clients, but these ones are very good clients. Jobs run over quite a bit. We were supposed to actually finish this in December. But it's not. It's obviously February now. So, yeah, jobs run over. So, we've just done what we've had to do to get the project finished. And it is now finished. Thereabouts. So, I'm going to get off. We've got the last few little bits to do, but I'll give you a good look around it all, and that's that. As always, if you have any questions, pop me a DM, and yeah, signing out, folks. Just rewind, just seen a few comments coming in there. Appreciate that. Comment there. We obviously focus very heavily on client experience and what we do for client stuff. Don't always get it right. Absolutely don't always get it right. Get it wrong occasionally, quite badly. But then we also get it very right sometimes. So we have on this job. And that's that. So I'll give you a full tour. For those who have missed it, I want to watch this back. I'll put this on YouTube in a couple of days, but I'm going to get off. See you later, guys.